For a while, I was really trying to get better at managing my personal finances, and I thought the solution was just being more organized. So I started using planners, habit trackers, and different productivity apps to keep track of things like spending habits, saving goals, routines, and the little daily decisions that affect your money over time. And to be fair, tracking did help at first. It made me feel more aware, at least on the surface. But after a while, I realized I was mostly just collecting information. I could see what I planned to do, and I could see what I actually did. But I still wasn't getting the kind of progress I wanted. I wasn't really understanding why some financial habits were improving, and others kept breaking down. That was the frustrating part. It wasn't enough to just log everything. I needed something that could help me make sense of my patterns. I wanted feedback that actually felt useful, not just more data sitting there. That's where Modigrad started feeling different for me. What really stood out was the natural feedback side of it. Instead of just showing me entries and streaks, it helped me reflect on what my habits were saying about me. It made it easier to notice where my consistency was slipping, where I was being too reactive, and what kinds of patterns were quietly affecting my financial behavior. And that changed a lot, because once I started getting that kind of feedback, personal finance stopped feeling like this abstract thing I was always trying to fix. It started feeling more manageable and more human. I could actually see what to pay attention to, what to adjust, and what behaviors were helping or hurting me over time. What I like is that it didn't just make me feel more productive, it made me feel more aware. And when you're more aware of your habits, you make better decisions. Not just in theory, but in daily life. That's why Modigrad stood out to me. It helped me look at my habits in a healthier, clearer way, and that ended up improving the way I manage my personal finances too.